Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for this next 2 weeks. We are in June, so Gemini season, Scorpio. And today we're going to see how this energetic transition is going to be impacting you, your collective, okay? So, Scorpio, today's reading will start with a general energy reading, and later on, we will see if there's any message coming through that refers to your love life, okay? Scorpio. So, Scorpio, before we start, I want to invite you to prepare a coffee, a tea, cozy it up so we can kind of like enter this reading in the mood. I love to drink my coffee and my tea and your readings and Sagittarius reading too. So a little invitation for you to take your coffee pause right now. And of course, I want to invite you also, Scorpio, to take what resonates with you. And if you feel that there's some parts of this message that does not resonate, leave it to the universe. Okay, let it go and only keep what brings you clarity, right? Before we start, Scorpio, if you're so like warm, kind, nice, and could leave a like, hype this video right now in the beginning, you're helping immensely with the engagement of this video, with also with my work here on YouTube. And I'll be deeply grateful if you could support me too, the way I support your collective bringing these readings, okay? So we can exchange energy. So Scorpio, are you ready for your reading? Coffee ready? Tea ready? I am ready. So be shuffling your cards. This is the first reading I'm doing today, so felt that there was a message coming through for you, and yeah, so you came first. For Scorpio Collective, please, June, general energy. What is to unfold for the collective of Scorpio? I have two cards popping, and I will accept. I have the loyal horse and the heart. Beautiful cards to come together. I really love those cards. They are very heartful cards because it's a card that is telling me, Scorpio, that you have found the balance that was needed. You have found the path to follow that is aligned to your heart. I feel that for some of you, this next 2 weeks will be about moving towards this goal, moving towards your path. There is a motion, there is an energy inviting you to do so in case that you don't feel like you have started the journey yet. At the same time that I'm feeling this invitation for you, Scorpio, I'm also feeling that for some of you, it's very clear already what makes your heart beat. I do feel that this could be related to love, all right? Could also be related to your goals, your hobbies that really like make you passion. Whatever this is something that makes you deeply passion, okay? So you know that you're being new when you're doing. So it could also relate to those other things that I said. One more card, Scorpio. I'm looking at this horse and I feel it wants to tell me something else. Oh, sorry, Scorpio. I'm picking up an energy that is very magical. This is a super magical card because the horse, it did exist for the gypsy people, since this is the gypsy tarot, has materialize the friendship that they have with the people, because they were the one carry on the chariots. They carried the weight, the families, the objects that belong to them, and help them within their journey. But the horse also has a spiritual meaning to the gypsy people. They could be your guardian angels, your spirit animals as well. So I feel that if you have the horse as a spiritual animal, this is a specific message, okay? Scorpio is not for everybody. If you know that the horse is your spiritual animal, you can ask for help in order to allow you to get closer to your path in case you don't know it yet, or even to bringing movement, action, and energy for you to act upon whatever desires you have to follow your path or follow your heart. This is a specific message, not for everybody, but it was important to give. What else for my dear Scorpio? This beautiful energy So this will be the leading energy for you this following weeks, okay, Scorpio? Take advantage of this. There's a lot of energy, good energy for you to take advantage of. Nevertheless, let me just say, this energy is here and will only help you move forward if you are really doing what your heart wants you to do. Because in case you are like still telling yourself this is what you want, this is what you need, but deep down you know that's not the thing, this energy will not work on your favor. Know that. The fox. What is the fox doing here? What is this? What is this energy doing here? In case we're talking about love, Scorpio, be aware of who you give your affection, who you give your love to, who you give your... What am I picking up is interesting because we have two messages here. For those that could be friendship also. Okay, so be aware of who is in your surroundings, Scorpio. Not everybody deserves your love and affection and that energy. You will need that energy now. Now I have other message too. For some of you that are in a relationship already or getting to know someone, could be this, even that you're not connected, physically connected, like maybe texting or talking with someone from the past. You could be connected to memories from the past, okay? While still being with someone, you could be happy in a relationship, but sometimes your heart longs something that doesn't deserve that love that you have to give. Could be an ex-partner that you miss some things, but you know that person is not good for you, still you miss some things about that person. Or maybe sometimes you get, what I'm feeling, oh, my relationship is so perfect, there's nothing wrong about it, like, and you want to make it too complicated. You know, there is something here about the way you give, to whom you give your love. All right, we will deep dive into this, but this is the energy I'm picking up for now. Let me know if this makes sense for you, please. I have a card here that I see that is upside down. Let me reverse. I have two cards. I don't like to shuffle my deck like this. Interesting. Are we talking about a person, a situation, a memory? Please clarify. Lucky Gypsy. I feel we're already entering a bit of a love realm here. The Fish. The Gypsy Marriage. Okay. I will go back to what I said to some of you, all right? Once more, guys, when I ask, is this about a person? Is this about a situation? I'm feeling this could be about a person, all right? I do feel that for some of you that are in a relationship, I feel that this relationship is growing, is going good. In case you're not in a relationship, maybe you long to be in a positive relationship, okay? And you have all the odds, all the energies are nourishing your vibration in order for you to find this connection in the future, if this is what you want, okay, Scorpio? Now, in case you're longing for this connection or are in a very good connection, I feel that this connection is going up. It's improving, it's evolving. And when I have the Lucky Gypsy, guys, it does represent someone here. It could be a woman, but it could also be a man, okay? This is really about the energy, okay? And when it comes close to the fox, it's really confirming it's about a person. Could be that you are really, still somehow longing for connection in the past, and you have these memories that you carry on while progressing in your relationship and growing. And be careful, Scorpio, okay? Don't let this come to the surface. This could hurt your partnership with a person, because the other person would feel hurt if they kind of pick it up on those feelings. So it's really important that you take a moment to settle remember why you're not in that space anymore. And in case you're not in a connection, it could be that you're still in a pattern where you want a different connection, you want different results, but you're kind of like feeling attracted or conditioned to the same kind of partners that you had before, that they now brought you the connection you desire. Okay, so take a moment to reflect over that. I see this happening for some of you, okay? It's something to pay attention to. Let's deep dive here. What else about this situation? What do you feel, Scorpio? Do you feel that you're still going back to the same pattern before if you're single? Do you feel that you still feel attraction, you still feel interest, but for a kind of like person, but you know that that person not good for you? Or you feel that you're really longing into a memory, into a something that your mind conditioned you to? You feel like, if you're bold enough to share, I would love to know, because I'm really picking up on this energy. Okay, what else for Scorpio? Woohoo! The car, and it came just like that. The Chariot. The Cup, Abundance card, and the Lucky Gypsy. So, what is it those cards are telling me here? Basically, Scorpio. Wow, a lot of the cards are like upside down. It's insane. Basically, it's telling me that there's a lot of good things to come. I have here this other person. All right, for you, and focus on a sort of person, a memory of someone from the past is going to make you walk backwards, not towards this. You see that the Chariot is like upside down. So the movement start, instead of being forwards, go backwards. All right, so you need to just be a little bit aware of this, because it's so much of an opposite of the energy we saw for your general energy. Life is calling you forward, is calling you to connect to your heart, to the things that feel truth to you. There are, with this card of the abundance, I see so much light around you right now. You have all the good luck to win. Okay, so don't choose to return to things that you know that will not help this motion, okay, that you worked hard to achieve. Okay, tell me more about the situation. Why is this returning? Because this is, I think I say returning, guys, because it's a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a choice. It's a person. Whatever. Blah blah blah. We already know that, but it's returning. Let's understand why. Why is this returning? Jesus, so many cards that are upside down here. I never have this. Upside down. Again, I have the abundance. Inside out. 7 paths. I understand. One more to confirm. Guys, let's see. I said, if another card, yellow card comes up, it's a confirmation about your success. Scorpio, you're very close to the life that you always wanted to have. You are so close to the life you dream to have. So close. You have no idea. We have abundance, which is a yellow card of success, manifestation, high vibration. I have 7 keys of destiny, a card of resource, a card of spiritual arrangements that are being done for you to receive what you would deserve, a card that relates to creativity, to new chances, possibilities, But what I first discard from any other card that relates to manifestation is that, as you can see, this card here, it happens in a spiritual realm, in another timeline, all right? It's a light that shines from above. This one here, it's the connection, you know, from the highest timeline, from like a different layer to the material world. So it's manifesting. The life you want is manifesting. And then I have here the eggs confirming, other card yellow, 3 cards with tons of yellow, tons of light, tons of vibration. Every time we get close from a real changing life, Scorpio, life sends us a bunch of challenges, difficulties, and almost like a trap. It's a very, very interesting way. It's like a trap, you know, before we really get what we want, because life wants to know, like, you know what, Scorpio, are you ready? And I know you're feeling that, okay? Think about it. Every time you're really close to a big change in love, in life, in business, didn't you go through these crazy difficulties, and then once you overcame that, everything started to unfold and new things started to arrive? This is what's happening right now. You're super close and you're just going through a test. And guys, someone commented on my last video and they said, yeah, it's a test. I've been through so many tests in life, and I understand life is not easy, you know, but this is the purpose of life. We will be keeping testing as long as we are alive, as long as we are evolving. It's all about challenges, you know, and they come back and they return again, again, and again, because otherwise we would just be the same. How boring, right? So Scorpio, this is very powerful. I love this message for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. I will be bringing your reading to the extent. So if you feel that this message brought you clarity, help you illuminate your thoughts, your heart towards something positive that brings growth and reflection, consider to join the subscribe I'm sorry guys, the extend Scorpio. And in the extend, we're going to be exploring more of this energy, okay? I don't know what's gonna come through there. Usually the messages tend to be deeper, but I know that only people that really feel called will join, and that's okay if you feel that this message for you ends here. Thank you for coming, showing up, for clicking on my videos. I invite you to subscribe, to leave a like, maybe a comment. With that, you're helping my work a lot. And of course, I hope to see you in the next reading, okay, guys? Bye, Scorpio. You're so close. Bye.